Whenever we are looking at a place or a building, it has a lot of distinguishing features that separate it from the buildings around it. One of these characteristics is its location. There are two ways that we can describe its location. We can use relative location or absolute. They are both equally effective and useful, but they are very different from one another. Relative location is far more broad than absolute, and it is not an exact measure of where that place actually is. It is measured in comparison to another item or place. It uses the cardinal directions, surrounding objects, and geographic clues to tell people where it is. One example of using direction for the comparison in relative location is the U.S. is north of Mexico. Most people find relative location more useful and more relevant than absolute location when trying to find a place. Most people know what this place is, and they also know where it is in regards to its relative location. They know that it's in the middle of the Florida Peninsula, south of Orlando, Florida, near the city of Kissimmee. They simply don't need to know that the absolute location of Disney World is approximately 29 degrees north latitude and 81 degrees west longitude. It is just too specific and normally irrelevant when we're trying to describe the location of some place. However, absolute location is definitely used and needed by a lot of our tools and technologies that we have today and in certain professions. GPSs and other navigational tools wouldn't be very efficient if they worked on relative location. They guide and navigate you exactly where you want to go, and with this, they use absolute location. Absolute location is exactly what its name implies. It is the exact location that a person or place is, globally. Think about it like your home address, but on a global scale. How absolute location is measured is through the longitudinal and latitudinal measures of an item. It is described in terms of degrees and minutes as well as the cardinal direction. Let's say for some reason you wanted to go to the post office in Bowling Green, Ohio, but didn't know how to get there. So you use the technology at your disposal, a GPS, to help you. It won't be using the church across the street or the bank nearby to guide you there, however. It would use the coordinates 41 degrees, 22 minutes north, 83 degrees, 39 minutes west. That plus the roads and streets available to navigate you to the corner of Main Street and Washington Street to where the post office is located. As you can now see from what we have covered, both types of locations are important even though they are very, very different. And they can both help people get to where they need to be.